In 1969, Harutun Hajimanukyan, Tro's father, started his own first diamond and jewelry manufacturing fabric in Lebanon and had high-end clientele from GCC, Middle East to Europe. In 1997, Tro, the oldest son in the family, took over his father's business and named the company Hajimanukyan Jewelry, which then named Ellerin Jewels. He employed around 40 hard-working manufacturers, designers, and many more talents to grow the business to new heights until the year 2006, where the gold prices went up and Tro realized he needs to rethink his strategies. Would you please tell us about your background?
The business goes back to my father, where he began jewelry manufacturing decades ago in Lebanon. But we expanded and made Paskanush chain until we had 5 branches in Lebanon and branches in Utah and Las Vegas in USA. So our major operations were jewelry manufacturing, retail wholesale of a variety of fashion products like clothes and accessories and etc., gift items. So we have a great market share in Lebanon and hundreds of customers in the Middle East and GCC. And also we have reached #1 in the fashion industry and became the customer's destination for fashion trends.
2006 was the year of a big turnaround in Tro's business and personal life. In the year 2006, he got married. Him and his wife realized they have to meet the market's needs and sell silver along with high-end fashion jewelry instead of focusing on gold and diamond only. Their first step was a 35-meter square shop, and they named the shop Paskanush Gifts. Then they bought a 200-square-meter shop in Fener, then Burjumut 180 square meter. Then another in Burjumut and turned it into an outlet. Why did you choose to invest in Lebanon?
Because I am a proud Lebanese Armenian citizen, where I was born and raised in Lebanon and chose to build my name in this country. And also, Lebanon is one of the best countries in the Middle East to invest in terms of safety and returns. But on the other hand, there are entities that paralyze businesses with their fraudulent activities, especially in the banking sector, where they trap the customer in order to generate illegal and false profits. So that's it.
Paskanush Gifts had another location in Burjumut, 500 square meter. Then another one in Kaslik, Lebanon, which is one of the high-end shopping strip in Lebanon. Paskanush Gifts was then expanded to Utah, United States of America, then to Las Vegas in the main strip. 3 to 4 years later, another location was opened in Hamrat, heart of Beirut, Lebanon. Then he got a showroom in Lebanon and turned it into a wholesale location, and also got a warehouse in China. Would you please tell us about your case?
Like all businesses around the world, debt is an important factor for growth, especially if a company is generating profits, like my company's case. I came up with a decision to get loans and facilities from the bank in order to maximize my investment and increase my returns, like every other business would do. But in fact, I ended up working with a cartel wearing suits. And I took loans to expand my business worldwide by purchasing a full-fledged platform of e-commerce that can deliver our goods anywhere in the world, anywhere, within maximum 72 hours. And we had a long-term plan to expand in other regions such as Asian, Europe, GCC, and African markets. And also, moreover, with our branch in USA, we can enter Latin American markets and Canadian markets, and also increase our operations in the USA also. But unfortunately, the bank manager and along with the administration lured me to be indebted to their loan sharks. So that's my case.
Define loan sharks, please.
A loan shark is an individual who lends money with high interest rates reaching almost 70 to 80% per year. So, but in my case, loan sharks were customers of this bank, same bank, working with the administration and bank manager to place their funds and generate high returns for both the loan sharks and the managers. And also I was forced to repay loan sharks with high interest on very short maturity dates, which in turn diminished my profits, and I ended up with losses, unfortunately.
Haskiner sponsored Helmandman women's basketball team and advertised on Lebanese local radio stations and TV. A handful of the country's most popular actors and singers, along with ministers, were present during a new store opening or for just a visit to popular store. 2017, he decided to go live with e-commerce and sell all around the world. He wanted to deliver items anywhere in the world for no later than 72 hours max. The plan was to use the warehouses in Lebanon, Armenia, United States of America, and China to be able to deliver the goods in 72 hours max. Couldn't you have a loan from the bank directly?
Usually, in fact, it all starts when you apply for the loan. The bank manager and the administration tell you that you have the pre-approval and the loan, but the procedure might take some time. So then the manager proposed to me to work with his people until the loan was granted. And he asked for post-dated checks to give me money where I must repay with high interest in a short period of time. And after a while, the bank rejects my loan application, which forced me to sell my assets of gold, real estates, diamonds, color stones, etc. to cover loan sharks, for loan sharks. In case the loan got approved, I ended up paying the loan for the loan sharks instead of investing in my business. And the accumulated amount result in around almost $6 to $7 million. Moreover, I had to close several branches and the factory due to the tight budget and caused by the bank's fraudulent activities. So that's it.
Tro's total loan at that time was $350K and still had gold diamond in his fabric. The bank administration and the management approached Tro and asked him to provide a business plan. A business plan was presented to BLC Bank and was pre-approved for $7 million. However, it turned out that the management and the administration of the bank had plans that served their personal benefits, which in turn they damaged the entire business. Finally, in order to protect his rights, Tro sued the bank to regain his rights and monetary losses. With all these problems, how could you leave your country?
So after the problems happened and got trapped with their activities, I raised a claim, me and my company claim against the bank manager and colleagues and administration. Then my wife and I organized a trip to China to order inventory as usual. But we've been surprised at the general security of the airport that I had a lawsuit against me, which was made to arrest me. And also it came up that those people made falsified documents to jail me and pay their dues on time. Then they started blackmailing me when I was in China, when we were in China, blackmailing me and threatening me and my family. That's why we took the decision to remain abroad for a while until things get settled.
Can you name the bank?
BLC Bank.